Welcome back, y'all. We got Vevor. He's over there somewhere. Big Easy don't have a water chiller. And, you know, just looking at the Vevor catalog and they have some. We're going to see if you could condense with it. Cool your condenser down, cool your worm, whatever you want to do. Let's open this bad boy up and see how that works. Boom. Look at this guy. Industrial chiller. This is what I'm interested in. Oh, it's a mini hose, man. Oh, that's electrical. Where's the inlet and outlet? I'm going to lift her up and then we'll get this box out from underneath that makes some space. There's one. You see another one like that? Maybe. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Yes or no? Do you see it? We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. I'm big and stupid. Alright, go on. That's how you do shit around here. Champion. Alright, let me find a book. I don't need a book. We always need books. I don't need a book. Inlet, outlet. Here we go. But what's the top for? Is it for some glycol? Is this a glycol chiller? There we go. Let's see. It says industrial chiller model DZ5200LS-X or QX Pro. See, one thing I see, there's an inlet on the back here and the outlet here. I was kind of hoping they'd be bigger. So you don't know how much water flow you can get through it, but who knows? We're going to find out. Put it to a test. So we'll use that 10-foot. Get that underneath my cooler. Get that 10-foot of hose. It didn't come with any hoses, did it? No. No. So we'll have to use that hose. But this thing's, I mean, it's got a metal shell. Where's she at? It's got handles underneath my water chiller as a box. This thing seems badass so far as the construction, because I paid $600 for mine and it's all plastic, dude. I'm scared I'm gonna break it. I've almost broken it a couple times. This dude's hopefully, instead of just growing dope, we could use this for something else. You know what I mean? Alright, so I'd say that's the type of hose we're going to have to use. And then we're going to run this as our outlet will be fine. As our inlet, we'll use an adapter to hook this up to our pump. Yeah. So we're going to have to clean up the area. We're going to hook this up to the still. And it looks like this has an alarm on it. Yeah, all got alarms. That's awesome. Alright, so Big Easy read the book. And I guess you prime this thing with water up here, and it has a built-in pump, so you don't have to get a pond pump with this one. So we're about to prime it. We got it all hooked up. I'll show you. Turn that around. So how we're going to run is we got our inlet, which takes water in. We're going to use this. Hold on, let me show you. Going to use this trash can. We're going to fill it full of water. It's going to suck water from the trash can, and then on the other hose it's going to shove water out that once it cools it in the bottom of a worm, and then at the top of the worm that green hose is flowing back to the trash can. Figure 8, infinity, baby, infinity. We're going to prime it, turn it on, and we're going to make this run. We're at 140 degrees. We'll start producing at about 190, 200. But we'll come back to you once she's rolling. Alright, we got her all hooked up and running.
Just burnt the dog piss out of me.
Yeah,
I just got branded.
Don't run into the still, it'll burn the shit out of you. We had to run a pond pump to circulate, just like we do with the other one.
And we'll explain why when it's not so loud. It's kind of loud when it runs.
Yeah, it runs, it's loud, but it seems to be working. That's good and cold.
Yeah, this is definitely run your worm. Got to do a little MacGyver to it, but
we'll let you know when this run's done.
We'll show you the front. Now, when you first get this thing, watch the video in the link that shows you how to adjust it. You'll be glad you did. But man, this thing's badass. Thanks, Vevor.
Thanks, Vevor.
Thanks, Vevor. Burnt the dog piss out of me. I'm branded.
Alright, so running it like that, it won't really, every once in a while, running it the way we have it hooked up doesn't, it's not ideal. So what you would need to do to run this is to have two pond pumps, one going from a barrel like that, full of water, pumping up, the other one going straight in. Then another pond pump pumping up to your worm, and then the hose just dripping the hot water back into the barrel. That would be what works best, because when you restrict that pump, this water chiller runs empty. It has a level on the back, I'll show you. It runs empty, and then an alarm goes off. And then you have to hold the water here to repump. Solution to that is two pumps and not the recycle. I mean, you're recycling, but in a different way. Because you cannot restrict the water going to here. Or, I think this pump, this would work great in a Liebig condenser. We'll do another video later. I think this would be perfect for a Liebig. It says there's a pump inside it, and maybe it has to be a closed system in order for it to work.
I think this is more of a closed system, so you know it would work better with a Liebig or a shotgun or a closed worm.
But it chills water. I just think that I think that if anything that the pipes that run through it could be bigger. But it's not intended for distilling. That's why they made them that way. But you can use this to distill, I believe. And I think that
we just did.
This thing, it's sturdy. It's heavy duty. It's a metal case with handles. It has a very loud alarm, and it has it is a little loud when it runs. But all in all, it's built really well, and I think it'd be awesome with a Liebig condenser. So we're going to do some videos. If you're interested, there'll be a link and a coupon code in the description, and you can go get one and check it out for yourself. Make sure you get some hoses and some adapters and some pond pumps.
You have to do a little MacGyver.
Yeah,
but it's worth it.
But you know, everything we've tried out from Vevor so far has been fantastic. There's the part number if you want to look it up by that. But like I said, there will be a link in the description. So check it out. Thanks, Vevor. This thing's awesome, and I can't wait to hook it up to a Liebig condenser and play with it. See y'all later.